two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Colts take over.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
On the scramble. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third, and
now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On the pickup.
2nd and 6.
At the 40.
On the move to his left. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Arizona.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Try and start this drive in the air. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
7-yard line.
2nd and 2. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a carry from Mack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He completes this one to Mack. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Kenny on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 83. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Marlon Mack. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Mack, draw play. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Mack. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. This is Mack on the counter. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
That is caught inside the 5.
Ryan.
And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run here with Mack, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Byron.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll run it with Mack, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Colts are able to grow their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. This is Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ezekiel Elliott.
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A loss of 5.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The football going back over to Arizona now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
At the 42-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
48-yard line. A gain of 5.
From the gun, Jones. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Mack. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Mack. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good.
Oh, good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run the counter. Mack. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the 2nd quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the 1st quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a coach.
And he's going to go down again. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 26-yard line.
And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Colts are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. Looking to run with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's take over first and 10. At their own.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you've got a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter.
26-yard line.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Campbell making the catch. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going to look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play, and it's third down.
From the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Jones. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Colts' 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Sacked. A loss of 13 yards.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Mack. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
They go right back to Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He was taken down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This will be caught at about the 6.
Jones pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mack. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He may try and run for this. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Cardinals
on the gun. Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Arizona.
From the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
To number 80.
And the ball on the 30, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
Jones
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's third down and 4.
Jones now from the gun on third down. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Staying on the ground with Mack. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and
they'll drop to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jones back to the air on second down. And he comes back with one complete.
Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards there and a first down. Now Jones. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Jones pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At their 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Jones pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
32-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third.
From the gun, Jones. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Arizona.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Short of the goal.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
The pass.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun, Jones. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, a dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output